Hello everybody, Anarchist Galaxy here, also known as Discussion Creations, and today we're back in Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Now we're continuing on. In this episode, we're going to start getting towards the new content, but first, one last ending. I'll come to you soon, door. Don't you... What? This sign is misaligned. Wait a minute. Oh, I got the long office this time. I remember this. This happens randomly sometimes, where the office is longer. Yeah, okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, he's out of lines for the break room. I've been here enough times. Nah. One more time.
Look, Stanley,
hands off the
I think
keyboard.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
It's just Mike again. I'm not answering him.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Am I?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
It's different.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I think that really helped, though.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
This room's sure seen better days. Hey, at least if you're forklift certified, this is a good place to go to get your forklifts. Let's get out of here then. There's something about this corner of the map that I always found interesting, weird, I'm not sure. Something about this corner. Anyways. He's fenced it off so we can't kill ourselves. How fanciful.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Honestly, it's a good thing that he put these things in, because I have accidentally yeeted myself off again by pressing both mouse buttons at the same time. So I like the detail that this gate doesn't open all the way, because this trolley's in the way. I forget what the term is. What is there? Is there shading in this model weird? It's a little end cap with the fence. That's peculiar. Right. Well, keypad. Wait a minute. This door has no other handle. That's a bit weird. Anyways, we're heading back to reconsider a choice that we've made in the past. This door is also closed. Just gonna walk calmly on back. Stop to grab a drink here in the break room.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Yes, quite. All we gotta do is take the door on the left.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, I have my glasses on backwards. Which way is left?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
God, this is weird, though. They had to twist these models individually to do this. Look at this freaking chair. It's like... And the wall and floor are inverted here. Like, how did the creative session for this even go? Because look at these freaking filing cabinets. I understand how the doors number thing happened, though. Alright. Nah. Okay, no. We have to make the right choice this time. What's going on here? Is the wall texture in the ceiling? I'm not sure. Alright, alright. Everything normal? No.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. Oh, I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Hit the power switch.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But my glasses are on backwards. I don't know which way is right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But my eyeballs are in backwards. Which way is right?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I have no excuses.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
Is what I'm supposed to be still doing? I forget.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always
You're actually supposed to go
putting
to
the story first.
left now.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Am I doing this right? I forget. Or is it just... Oh wait, I
There was
remember.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, the broom closet is just locked now. It's not even boards. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is different. There's no more down than the stairs. Suspicious. You can see how low poly that handle is. The bathroom is locked and not marked this time. Furthermore, in the bathroom, this is different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Davefish 244.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Evening Weed 338.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
And that is the end of the original content of the Stanley Parable. Apart from the beta game ending, because I'm not doing that. I didn't do it before, I'm not doing it now. Alright then, so now, we'll finally get into the new content.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Heading our way to the new content now. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what'll happen. I think after seeing that ending, you have a chance of seeing Stanley walking over here through the side corridor. Anyways, new content ahoy.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, that genuine confusion in his voice. Alright, what is new content then? I can't wait to see. It's been years in the making. It is a new lift. Look at these textures. We'll find out together, narrator. Oh. Interesting. There's another lift there. Is that the theme music?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
God. This is getting
The
meta.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Narrator, what do you think of this?
Please,
Oh.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay, he just accepting of this, alright. He's been stuck in his pocket dimension for long enough. He's ready for something new. God, this is weird. Somebody stare. Oh, the mop bucket is trying to jam the door handle. That's cute. Alright. Got a bit of light, weird lighting there. Inside the lift. It's a little weird. Alright.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It'll take us to the excitement, presumably.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Same. I feel the same. How long is it going to take? This elevator ride?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
That was behind me. Okay. What?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh my god. This is revolutionary. Stanley couldn't jump before. What is this gonna do? So what is... Oh, it's a hollow board.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
What happens when we come out the counter? Do we get a prize? Please tell me we get a prize. We get to jump for the first time ever. The Stanley Parable. And... boop. Oh. I just broke the jump circle. Okay. Hopefully you need it again and it recharges later. Is that just... It's connected to itself. Okay. Thrilling start. What? Oh, was another elevator? Really?
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I like how this is a new adventure for both of us. Ooh. Heck. It feels like an ending of a Portable 2 map I played once. It was one of those weird chambers. What is this? What?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
God.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh, he did that. I did not do that. Okay. What? Well, this isn't right. You see just how modular our office is. Yeah, this is exactly all new. Okay, there's a picture of the original office. That's freaking cheeky. It's like we're there again, except we're freaking not.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. in the vent. I want to show you something.
But I want to know what's up there. Oh God, you're tempting me. Can I at least look from here? Okay, I think it's just the rest of the office over there. I think that looks still the same. Is it a mug? Just a mug. Alright, narrator, I will indulge you. Did you find the real content they're hiding from us? Let's see. Sunset. Shimmer? What's in here then? What do you got, narrator? Oh, we don't uncrouch here. They actually put a clip there, that's nice. Did they... I forget, did the original game make much use of crouching? I don't think it did. Oh, loading screen. We left that map immediately. Okay. And we start crouched.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh God, what have you done, narrator? What? Oh. I saw this in the trailer. What on earth is going on out there? I think this arch is a Counter-Strike prop, possibly. I like how there's still office props in this, like, catacomb. Okay, this isn't a trailer. Oh God. What? It is based off another game. Or is this original? I don't know. I like the Crepuscular Rays, though. Crepuscular Rays. What is this?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Okay, Ruvik.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh, this is certainly something, isn't it? This is an alternative to the Space Happy Zone. This looks nice, though. It's a bit barren, but it looks nice. Outdoor Memory Zone. Hopefully Bill Cipher is not in here. Look at this place. It is lovely. If you like living in the country. I could still a wire over there. Ew. Zone, sweet zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Is this a real thing? All the magazines. Cargo, operator's manual. Oh, the mop bucket's here too. The paint bucket. Audience Award, Stanley Parable 2014. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to Bruce Straley, The Last of Us, Stanley Parable. That's funny. I think that was in one of the trailers. Like one of the first trailers for Ultra Deluxe. What do you mean we didn't get the award? That's funny. I always thought this was creepy though, this award shape. What's this? 2013. Stanley Parable. Like a script. Postcards. The Memory Zone. Temp. Mind Control Facilities. Stanley Parable. Some of these are probably dope. The cards have IRL. Freedom Ending. Stanley at his desk. Shot in the office. I remember. As a philosopher. The original remake. Mozilla Firefox, nice. This is Stanley Parable's website. Man, this is meta. Clicks news. Those actual news reports. Good times. Just pictures of the Stanley Parable. Polaroids taped to the wall. I have some fake Polaroids on my other desk. Just printed out paper. and loving memory, the Stanley Parable. A trip down memory lane. It's 3:36. Imagine if they did a thing where they took this photo themselves and had the clock change to whatever you set the time at the beginning when you boot up. It was Stanley Parable discs, bits of music. The Stanley Parable official soundtrack by Plasma 3. Smile because it happened. Oh, there's more. The first dollar you earned from selling the game, I presume. Looks TV. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Begin the demo. Options quit. It's a demo for Stanley Parable. Demonstration. Unachievable. All the achievements. Go outside. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I still got another few months. Oh, nominee award. Game innovation. Her debut game. For story. Just nominee awards. The award shape is still creepy. New video game releasing today. New York Times. All the news that's fit to print. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Designer hat. 50% off designer hat, but a small creature owns the other half. Nice. Like a TF2 joke with that. Oh. Oh god. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Did I see that somewhere else? I feel like I saw that earlier. Friday, June 7th, 2013. Los Angeles Times. Here's the insanity ending with Stanley dead in the ground and Marielle looking over him. But where'd we... Oh, there's more? Oh. In loving memory, little Stanley. Oh, did Stanley have a pet? Is it like a hamster or a gerbil? That's sad. Little Stanley's gone. Got a flower planted in his honor. Thought he was trampled. Never mind that. Oh, there's a shrine over there. Oh, I can't get close to the bench. What? Oh, the music's ramping up.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh,
Like
God.
this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Elevator content. Oh, that's interesting. The flower pattern with the rocks here. Can we ever fix the narrator's mood? Are we in the Mystery Shack now? A lot of triangular buildings. Oh, there's the Minecraft. You are missed. Are we gonna see the portal too? Tasteful Nostalgic was good. I like that magazine cover. It's neat. The original start screen. Choice stores. Person of the Year, blurred photo of Stanley. What is this? It's a hammer map file. Where is that though? Is that part of the original version? Oh, there's action figures of Stanley and Mariella. That's great. There's a smiley face button. What's in the cellar though? Memories on maintenance. It's locked. What is this? Knowing your city. This is certainly different. Though the original remake. Huh. Oh, the red and blue doors. That's charming. What is this? Oh, the releases. What is that? Is that a phone charger? The brown thing? I think a shake a slave phone charger like that. A bunch of buttons and the clock. Your number is 29. I don't remember that part. The top 10 memories. I remember.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Those doors behind crates. Literally anything. Yeah. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. This stair pattern tripped me up. It's like you could climb that in Paper Mario Color Splash. Cut out ability. The serious room. Oh god. It's the serious room. Can I jump? It's a serious room though. It's when you turn on SV cheats in the original game. He reserved it. It's great. I wish you get a closer look from here. Is it even possible to get to that serious room anymore? Because we're not in Source anymore. We don't have SV cheats, I presume. Serious room. I don't know how Unity works.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Buy on Steam. You know, I covered that topic in Portal Redux, my man. Sometimes you should try your hardest to relive the... Oh, there's a portal level. Sometimes you try your hardest to relive that initial euphoria, but you won't ever be able to get it back. You won't be able to ever feel it the same way ever again. And that's sad. Only very drastic measures could get you even close.
Hang on.
Right?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this?
God.
What's down here?
Why is this suddenly creepy? Oh, vending machine. Hello. What? Is Left 4 Dead?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't know about that, dude. You might want to brace yourself. Yeah, that's where we are. Caution, 8 to 6 feet high.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh god. It's getting less happy. There's so many Steam reviews, I had to stack them in containers. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Some more negative reviews piled up around here. Can't even read the positive ones. God. Something about to explode?
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure, like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I just realized Stanley's got the rain that the narrator was talking about before in the office. But it always becomes a burning memory, doesn't it, narrator? It's all just a burning memory. Oh god. Looks like the final boss over there. Is ominous.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. Why did you just have this ready? Oh, what the frick? Oh, god. Okay. Oh.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this.
Okay, you know what? I'll just split it right there. Next time, we shut the narrator out, maybe. So until then, my name is Deluxe, also Sketching Creations, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching.